What's going on, boys and girls? My name is Tuck, and welcome to my channel's State of the Union address for the date of June 22nd, 2022. Today's video, we're going to be covering some goals I have on the channel, some that I might have accomplished, some that I want to work towards, some other stuff I would like to work on and improve on, some channel updates, some content creator job updates, some other stuff along those lines. And then at the end, we're going to have a Q&A. I think I have about 7 or 8 questions from Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, even TikTok gave me some questions, which is the first time that's ever happened. So if you guys want to hear that, like I said, just wait, we'll get to it eventually. I am also currently playing with fire because there is a thunderstorm watch outside, so if my power goes out during the recording of this video, it will just be corrupted and I can't use it and I'll have to start all over, and that'll be very heartbreaking. So the first topic that I want to run through very briefly is just a general standing of where my social media platforms are at the time of this recording. I'm going to be transparent. I don't remember where we were at the last time I made one of these videos, but I know we've improved because that's just obvious if you've seen my metrics. So starting off with the platform that we're on right now, YouTube, I am currently sitting at 2,452 subscribers exactly at the time of recording this video. I think I set a goal for myself at the beginning of Vanguard that by the end of this year or by the end of the game's life cycle, I would have liked to have been at like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers. That can still happen because YouTube can pop off at any time, but the algorithm just has not blessed me like that, unfortunately, so we have to figure that out a little bit more, and then I would like to work on some things that will improve my content that might help the algorithm, but we will see. Ultimately, it's going to come down to you guys that watch these videos to actually help me get to my goals. It's not just a one-man show here. It is a community project, believe it or not. That's a thing content creators say, but as a content creator, that is just the honest truth. It is a community endeavor to make content creators succeed. Nobody succeeds alone. Now, moving on to my TikTok, which I'm looking at right now, I am currently sitting at 5,786 followers on TikTok. That is probably the platform that has grown the most since the last time I made this video. I can say semi-confidently the last time I made a channel update video like this, I was probably sitting at less than 2,000 followers on TikTok. I've since more than doubled that, and I'm almost at 100,000 likes on there, so ultimately that metric doesn't mean a lot, but it's a cool number on your profile whenever people click on you. So the goals for TikTok are pretty straightforward. Everybody wants to get to 10,000 to join the creator fund. I'm aware the creator fund on TikTok literally does not matter. You get like 3 cents for 1,000,000 views. It's kind of stupid. Probably not that exact number, but like you get basically nothing for a lot of views on TikTok, so I'm not super hopeful and super banking on that happening. It would just be nice to have that extra source of revenue as a content creator because this is my full-time job at the moment. So going down the ladder of importance in my mind, that brings us to Instagram. On Instagram, I currently have 3,109 followers. I went through and unfollowed like 250 to 300 accounts that were completely inactive, and of course, just the way Instagram works, whenever you unfollow accounts, guess what? You also lose followers. I've said this on Twitter a few times. I've probably said it in a few YouTube videos. Instagram is by far my least favorite, and I feel like the least impactful mainstream social media platform for people that make the content that I make. They really want you to buy promotions. They want you to buy ad space to promote your content on the platform. There's not really a way to grow organically on Instagram anymore unless you're just straight up posting porn. And that word may get this video slightly demonetized, but it's just honestly the truth. Instagram is basically turned into a softcore porn site. If you don't fall into that line of content or category on Instagram, you are really pushed to buy ad space or buy promotions to promote your content to other people. A few weeks ago, I actually got a notification in my professional dashboard, which is where you see all your analytics and notifications based on your account, that said my account could not be promoted based on the content I was making because they said I was promoting firearms content, and like technically, yeah, I'm playing Call of Duty. I'm not promoting firearm use. The game is, it's a video game. So I appealed it. I don't really know what the appeal said. It's not in my dashboard anymore, so I'm guessing they either decided what they said was wrong upon the manual review, or I'm not allowed to appeal anymore and I'm just kind of stuck not being able to get promoted. But like, that's where my Instagram is at. I would like to get my Instagram to also 10,000 followers, but with the way it's been currently set up to me, my content isn't getting pushed. I'm not going to pay to promote my content, so Instagram is kind of in a weird gray space where I don't think I can actually grow it at the moment without like ways to get around certain blockades by the Instagram algorithm, and I feel like I may be stuck in this realm of numbers for the next little bit of time at least. And then that brings us to Twitter, which is probably going to be my hardest social media to grow just because it is like where people actually put their actual opinions out. And believe it or not, I am very blunt. I am very truthful. People do not like the truth, so people do not really like what I say on Twitter. It's very tough to grow on Twitter when you're not spewing fake positive bullshit, or you're not doing giveaways, or you're not like, of course, the Instagram business model of just being a sex icon. Although I could do that. I'm hot as hell, by the way. At the time of recording this video, I'm sitting at 2,332 followers on Twitter. There's the thunder. Told you guys it was thundering outside. This is playing with fire. I think the goal I set for myself on Twitter was to get 5,000 followers, but like I said, I have to either super duper grind Twitter, which is a thing I could do, or I could just start being fake on Twitter, which probably would be the easier thing to do, but I would hate myself. So, and some other quick tidbit goals that I would like to work towards. On YouTube, I'm currently averaging like 120, 130 views per video. I would like my next milestone for that number to be like 200 per video, because then that means the algorithm's actually picking up traction and recommending me to new people, and by the time the next game comes out, maybe that number will continue to increase. For TikTok, I would like to get to the point where I'm averaging comfortably 1,500 to 2,000 views per TikTok upload, and then 100 to 200 likes per video. Algorithms one day will be your best friend, and the next day they'll just slap you back down the hole. So I need to figure out what the algorithm super duper likes. I need to figure out what times to post at, because I think that's part of the problem. So I'll have to figure that out. That's a me problem, but like I said, this is a community issue. Not even an issue, it's a community endeavor. So if I want to succeed, I have to build a community, and in order to build a community, I have to be smart with what I do on social media in terms of posting, making sure people see it, making sure the content I post is enjoyable for people to watch, that entire spiel, which is something I am entirely down to do, which we'll talk about more in the Q&A, because I got asked a similar question multiple times, and we're just going to cover that then. So moving on to the next main topic of the video, it's going to be just a general channel update, some other updates going along with my channel, some stuff going on in the realm of content creation and my job involving me. That sounded weird, but I think it made sense. So first and foremost, it's probably going to be somewhere in the video title. It's something some people may be curious about if all you do is follow me on YouTube. If you're on Twitter, you already saw the tweets from Obey. You saw my tweets regarding some of the stuff happening with Obey. In terms of the Obey RC for 2022, I was not one of the people selected. Some of you may have figured that out if all you do is pay attention to YouTube and just notice time frames and stuff. Also, for legal reasons, the screenshot in this thumbnail was a joke. I made that in Photoshop. Obey Alliance did not tweet that at me, just for legal reasons, because I know some people might see that and think it's real, but no, that's a joke for the thumbnail. Don't worry about that. But in terms of me talking about me, I am doing decent numbers on every platform. I'm posting multiple times a day to other platforms. I'm daily uploading to YouTube. In terms of work ethic and just actual output of content, I'm pretty confident in saying that out of everybody that went for the RC, there was no one doing more than I was doing in terms of content. Which is going to bring me to another part, because I said this before the RC even dropped. Whenever I was looking at like what Obey is and what I do, I just kind of felt like I was applying for a job that did not exist, because even based on the people they picked up through the RC, their content fits the idea and the brand that Obey Alliance kind of portrays. I'm an esports personality. I said that in my RC response, that I was the only person whose content was strictly esports related going for the RC. I thought that might help my case because it's something different. I'm not doing the same thing as everyone else, but my fear was also that because I was the only person doing that kind of stuff, I was also an outlier. And being an outlier sometimes is not a good thing, and I feel like that's just kind of the thing that happened in this particular instance. I was such an outlier that they just probably didn't like the content I was making, not because it was bad, not because I was an unlikable personality, mainly just because the content I make just is a disconnect from what Obey Alliance's like general brand is, I guess. I think that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I hope I didn't say anything that would rustle jimmies, but at the end of the day, there's kind of no way I can say stuff on the internet and not have somebody upset at me, so if I upset anybody, I apologize. Was not my intention, just kind of saying I feel like I deserve more than I was given, but that's also just the competitor in me. I want to be better than everybody, so. And then moving on to my first big channel update thing. This is actually going to be talking about my second channel, which has kind of been dormant for a few months because of medical reasons. I could not make the content I was making on my second channel, which was baseball and weightlifting stuff. Those of you that know me or have paid attention to some of my videos, just medically, I'm not the best off right now. I can't do stuff that is high intensity like that without feeling like absolute trash. So the baseball activities and the weightlifting activities, they're just off the table for the time being. I literally can't do them without feeling horrible. I'm kind of going to rebrand my second channel because the following on that channel wasn't really dedicated to any of the videos I was making. They were kind of just people that like what I did and then followed me to the second channel. So I'm going to change my second channel. I'm going to rebrand it. I'm going to get new artwork for it. I'm going to private all the videos that have been posted, and then I'm going to re-upload some of the videos from this channel to that channel. The second channel, it's linked in the description, by the way. If you want to go follow it, go follow it. I'm going to start uploading eventually. It's not going to be as consistent as the main channel. It's just going to give me more avenues for opportunity to do stuff that I want to do. But the second channel is going to be converted into my Let's Play channel, or like video games that don't really fit the idea that I have for the main channel, which is competitive esports related content. So my second channel is going to be my Let's Play channel for other video games that I would like to play, and maybe some Minecraft stuff at some point, because I thoroughly enjoy Minecraft, but I just have not played it in a very long time because I haven't really had something to do. So in terms of Let's Plays that I have on my channel actively going, in terms of stuff that I just haven't finished, Cyberpunk 2077 has been 99.9% completed on my channel for months. I am on the final mission in Cyberpunk. I'm going to finally finish Cyberpunk. Everything is going to be on my main channel, and then after I finish the final mission, we're done with Cyberpunk. Everything is going to stay here on this channel. Far Cry 6, another Let's Play that I have going. I'm going to finish that also on the main channel because I'm like 80% through that game. Whenever I finish Far Cry 6, everything for Far Cry is going to stay on this channel. And then, unless I'm forgetting something, the only other active Let's Play I have on my channel right now is Halo Infinite. I know people have long since forgotten about the Halo Infinite stuff, but I need to finish it just for my sanity and just to have a complete documented Halo Infinite playthrough somewhere on an entity that I exist on. I'm going to re-upload the first 5 or 6 episodes that I've already posted onto my second channel, and then I'm going to continue my Halo Infinite playthrough on my second channel, and whenever it finishes over there, it's going to stay over there. And then that's going to be the first Let's Play that's probably on that channel, and then whenever I decide to play a game that is not Call of Duty, I will post those gameplays, those walkthroughs, those episodes on my second channel, which again is linked in the description if you want some more casual related content. I'm eventually going to start doing Let's Plays. Like I said, it's not going to be as consistent as the main channel. It's just going to be there for whenever I want to play a game that is not Call of Duty. That might sound stupid to people that don't do YouTube, but trust me, the YouTube algorithm gets super duper confused whenever you start mixing stuff up like that if you don't have like a dedicated following. So let me cover some content creator job stuff, then we'll move on to the Q&A. Involving teams, brands, sponsorship deals, other stuff like that, etc., etc. I would like to grow my personal brand by myself. That way I could just be... Thank you, Thunder. I don't want to join a team for the sake of joining a team. I would like to join a team that actually has something to offer me, has a community that I would like to grow with, and has like an identity that I can vibe with. Because a lot of the smaller teams that people just join to join, no disrespect, if you want to be a part of a team, by all means, there are a million options. Join a team that you want to be a part of. Join a team that you have friends on. Do whatever you need to do. I want to join a team based on a strict business decision. If it can help me, if they can offer me something, if just being a part of that community actually helps me. But in terms of teams I would actually be willing to join, I'm not going to name anything other than Optic. If Optic wants to reach out to me, by all means, I'll join in a heartbeat. But in terms of other teams that I would be interested in joining, the bar that I'm setting for myself is pretty high. Whether you guys think it should be or not, I value myself highly. Moving on to the next thing. In terms of like an energy drink partnership, I already have one. In light of other energy drink companies that I will not name that are bigger than this one, that have recently kind of pissed off the entire community by firing employees that did not deserve to be fired. If you want to try a new energy drink, try Raise Energy. It's literally the same product, especially if you get the cans. It's identical to the other energy drink that will not be named. The link you can use to find the product is in the description. You can use my code whythetuck for 10% off. If you do use my code, take a screenshot, send it to me on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll give you a shout out and thank you on the timeline. In terms of other partnerships that I'm pursuing, none really. It's not really worth my time to put effort into pursuing stuff like that. If I had like a brand manager, I would let them do that all day. They could throw everything they want at brands until something sticks, but I just don't have the time to do that. Which now brings us to the Q&A. I'm going to answer these questions. The questions are going to be on screen. A lot of you asked similar questions, so I'm going to group your questions together if they're similar, and then I'll give one answer. Every question is going to be on screen regardless if it's the same question multiple times, so you guys are going to get your screen time, don't worry. Those of you that asked me questions, I thank you for helping me make this video, because the Q&A would kind of suck without the questions. That's how that works. So starting off with the question I was by far asked the most: how do you stay consistently focused on content creation without burning out? Or how do you stay motivated? That was asked by JLH Blitz on Instagram, and then Cornhead and Nitro on Twitter. My motivation as a content creator is the same motivation I had whenever I lifted weights and whenever I played baseball. I want to be better than other people doing the same thing I'm doing. In order to be the best baseball player I could be, I had to be better than people in the weight room. I had to be better than people on the track. I had to be better better than people at practicing. I had to know what I needed to do to practice, and I needed to execute that perfectly in practice because you're supposed to practice how you play. Then apply that to content creation. I want to be the best content creator I can be. I need to know how to edit videos. I need to know how to make thumbnails. I need to know how to market those videos on different social medias. I need to know how the algorithm works on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I literally just want to be better than everybody else. That is my motivation. That is what keeps me going. I know a lot of people don't have that mindset. It's unfortunate because if a lot of people had that mindset, some of you would be unstoppable. I'm going to keep grinding out content creation every day for as long as I can until I get to the point where I can confidently say, yes, I've worked harder than everybody and now I'm better than everybody. Not literally, not cockily, but just a point where I can feel comfortable with the numbers I'm averaging on certain videos. Moving on to the next question. For context, this was in a YouTube video where I said do not ask me any stupid questions because there is such thing as a stupid question. So in the comments section of that video, the homeboy Resurrect asks, what is a stupid question? This question's a stupid question. But all jokes aside, like an actual stupid question, in my opinion, a stupid question is something that I don't really have to answer. It's a question where the information to the answer is readily available just by doing a simple internet search. The next question is from Uncle Riles on TikTok. He asks, are you ever going to be doing Warzone videos? I would love to see that. Unfortunately for you and probably a lot of other people, I just don't like Warzone. So in the current state of Warzone on Caldera or Rebirth, the answer is just a straight up no. I don't like Warzone. If I don't like the game, I'm not going to play it because I can't pretend to like something when I'm playing it. It would be miserable watching me make Warzone videos because I would just not be having a fun time. If Warzone 2 comes out and that's an actually good BR, I might consider it. I might make some videos when the game mode first comes out just to say I did it. If Warzone 2 is painfully similar to the first Warzone, no, probably I'm not going to be making a lot of Warzone videos. And I guess while we're talking about the next game, I have two questions regarding Modern Warfare 2. Cornhead in my YouTube comment section, and then Cougar also wants to know, are you liking what you've seen from MW2 so far? Also, he wants to know my favorite fruit. My favorite fruit is an orange. But in terms of am I liking what I've seen from MW2 so far, it looks exactly like Modern Warfare 1. I don't really have a lot of issues with MW1 except that the game itself was broken. The engine's nice, but the movement exploits were not my favorite, so if they fix the movement exploits, I would like MW2 better than I like MW1. I haven't really seen a lot about the new game, so I can't really give you a specific answer on that. And then Cougar just wants to know if I think MW2 will be a good Call of Duty. It will be a Call of Duty. If you like Call of Duty, you're going to like whatever Call of Duty comes out. The people that have like the moral high ground about like, oh, the new CODs are so bad, all the microtransactions, rada rada rada. Like if a microtransaction system is enough for you to not like a Call of Duty, you just don't like the game. Me, on the other hand, I just like Call of Duty. It's my favorite FPS style of game. I will probably like MW2. I will probably play MW2. If there is a ranked playlist, I will grind that and I will play that because I really enjoy Call of Duty esports and that is my competitive outlet of choice. So will it be a good Call of Duty? Not compared to other games we've had in the series, but will I like it enough to play it? Probably, yeah. And then going back to TikTok, the next question is from Psycho Angel. She asks, what type of headsets do you use and is this your original voice? In terms of the voice thing, this is what I sound like. I don't really know what you're asking there. If you're talking about the video specifically, that was recorded live, that's not a voiceover. If you're asking if this is my actual voice, yes, this is my actual voice. Despite me being very tired right now and kind of straining to talk, yes, this is my actual voice, if that's what you're asking. And in terms of what headsets do I use, I don't use a headset. I use earbuds. These are the HyperX Cloud 2 gaming earbuds, I think. Headsets break and they're expensive. These earbuds were $40. They work better than the headsets I've used prior, and if they break, it's $40 and not $200. So if you have the ability to do so, I would strongly suggest getting earbuds. It doesn't have to be these ones. There are a lot of budget-friendly earbuds you could find that are just better for gaming than headsets in my opinion. So to answer the question, I use the HyperX Cloud 2 gaming earbuds. Muffin wants to know, what is the hardest part about having to upload daily since you've done it for 600 days? I haven't made it to 600 days yet. The actual number is closer to like maybe 585 at the time of recording this video. But what is the hardest part? Honestly, there's not really anything hard about content creation. At least for me, like I can naturally talk for a very long time about stuff that does not matter. As you guys have noticed throughout this entire video, you guys stopped caring about what I was saying probably 17 minutes ago in this video. But the hardest part, I guess if I have to give an answer, is just getting everything everything set up. Like, whenever I import everything into my editing software for the first time, I have to get everything in there. I have to set up all my, like, templates and stuff. Once I have the templates set up, it's pretty much smooth sailing. Matthew Finn from my community post on YouTube wants to know my favorite artists. He didn't specify what type of artist, so I'm guessing he means music artists. It really depends on my mood, man. In terms of, like, overall genres of music, the only genre I don't really mess with heavy is country. In terms of, like, music that I have downloaded on my libraries, Linkin Park probably has to be my favorite artist by that metric, because I have so much Linkin Park downloaded. This isn't an artist, it's a type of music, but, like, 1950s, 1940s, 1960s, like, Fallout type music, the music that you hear on, like, Fallout radio, I vibe to that stuff all the time. I like it. It calms me down. It's good to vibe to. It's good to sing along to. This is coming from JDoe2 on Instagram. He wants to know, although competitive COD has taken some turns title to title, what has kept you playing? This is going to circle back to stuff I've said earlier in the video. This is just my competitive outlet. Call of Duty is my chosen preferred outlet that I take competitively. I think that's pretty reasonable, but with that said, boys and girls, I think this brings us pretty much to the end of the video. If you guys have thoughts on anything that I said throughout the video, you have questions that you would like me to answer in the comment section, or maybe the next time I make a video like this, the comment section is down below. If you guys do not, or you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me, leave a like. Those help out way more than you know. All my other social medias are linked in the description, along with the second channel if you're interested in the casual gameplays that I'm going to be posting over there. Go find me, go follow me, interact with me, build the community, help us build the community, boys and girls. But my voice is still killing itself. I am struggling to speak. I'm also very hungry. I'm going to go make a grilled cheese, boys and girls, one last time. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have a great day after this video ends. I hope you guys enjoy the second video. I'll talk to you guys in the next video or tomorrow's video, depending on what you see. Peace, boys and girls.